Okay. Hello, everyone. It's July 12th, 2018, and this is the bi-weekly or fortnightly Backdrop outreach meeting. This is a meeting that we have every 2 weeks to allow people to get together and talk about ways that we could extend the reach of Backdrop, let people know about Backdrop and what the goals of the project are and how it can benefit people that are looking for a content management system. So this meeting, we don't have too much new from the last couple of outreach meetings as well, but we'll run through a list of tasks that we'd like to point out that we could potentially do a number of things to get people talking more about Backdrop. So first of all, let's talk about backdropcms.org, our website. We have some initiatives to improve the functionality of backdropcms.org itself. One issue that has been open for a while now is issue 442 in the backdropcms.org issue queue, which, by the way, is under github.com/backdrop-ops. Then there's a repository in there for backdropcms.org, and that's where all issues regarding the website reside. And so issue 442 is some UX improvements to the extend pages that let you search for modules, themes, and layouts. And we have designs that have been sitting around for quite a while regarding improving the way that you can search and filter and find modules. And there are screenshots and designs posted there, but we're lacking implementation time to do that. So if you're looking to help out backdropcms.org functionality, that's a good issue to take a look at. New this week, actually, is the security page on backdropcms.org. It was pointed out that backdropcms.org/security was a little bit ambiguous as to its purpose. It was really just a single listing of, a single description saying, if you have a security issue, use the contact page, and then just a list of advisories, like right off the bat. And so now the security page, backdropcms.org/security, is more of an overview of the entire security apparatus for Backdrop CMS, and then the advisories have been moved to security/advisories, with the most recent ones also on /security. So we're hoping that that helps with some clarity. I think that there's probably some editorial improvements that could still be made to this page. Looks like we're kind of promoting the fact that we're on the Drupal security team before we promote the fact that we have our own security team. But I can see why it would be phrased that way. But there's probably some editorial improvements that could be made. So check that out, backdropcms.org/security. If you have feedback, post to backdropcms.org queue, or reach out to us for Gitter or on Gitter. Let's see. A long-standing request, or an ongoing one, is that we're always interested in posting more blogs to backdropcms.org. We've got a number of ideas for things that we can blog about. We need to talk more about the Software Freedom Conservancy and what our membership with the SF Conservancy means. There's a change in the way that we're going to be managing Backdrop at the PMC, that I'll eventually be stepping off of the PMC to reduce like a potential conflicts of interest, which, first of all, we need to actually make that happen, and then I need to write up about it and why we would do such a thing. Other ideas, blog posts regarding our security processes, integrations, any software that integrates with Backdrop, and how you can connect those two pieces of software. Fastly, in particular, was suggested, how you use the CDN with Backdrop. Community spotlight issues, if you'd like to write up, if you found somebody in the Backdrop community that's been particularly helpful or amazing and you want to feature their work and what they've done for Backdrop, we're open to accepting any kind of write-ups on community members. Let's see. And of course, Backdrop 1.11, when that comes out, we need to have a blog post ready going over all the details there. If you're interested in writing up blog posts, I think that anyone can create a blog post, but you might not be able to publish it. So if you don't have an account on backdropcms.org, it's easy to sign up for one. And then from there, you can create blog posts and they will show up like literally on the homepage of backdropcms.org once they've been published. So if you're interested in doing any editorial work for Backdrop, reach out to us, info@backdropcms.org, or join one of these meetings, or see us in the Gitter channel. Let's see. Besides blog posts, we also want to make sure that we're sending out regular newsletters to those that have subscribed to us. We've got a really substantial newsletter list. It's well over 1,000 subscribers. So the newsletter is a tool that we can use to send news directly into people's inboxes, well, or into their marketing filtered inboxes. But lots of people read the newsletters when we send those out. So if there are ideas for newsletters that make sense, issues that are important enough that would warrant bothering people's emails, then we're open to those ideas as well. There's an issue 177 for newsletter concepts. It also looks like we've got the history of all of the newsletters and what we've sent previously in that issue. Let's see. Other ideas for things that we could do to increase the reach of Backdrop include making videos. If you are interested in making videos, you can do so directly, upload them to YouTube, and then let us know about them. And we maintain a channel in which we aggregate videos that are made by other people. We also, if people are interested, are open to giving people more access to the Backdrop CMS group on, the Backdrop CMS page on YouTube, which will let other people do things like run these weekly meetings, for example. And you can also publish other videos directly to the backdropcms.org page. There's no, we don't have any real strong restriction on who can do that, other than, we just want you to be honest and be interested in Backdrop. Ideas of how to, or some videos that we could potentially do, tutorials on how to do certain things within Backdrop, kind of a training series of sorts. Jen has a desire to do one just on layouts and the way that you can make unbranded pages really easily in Backdrop, how to update a Pantheon site, how to port modules. I know we've got gosh, this video is probably like 3 years old, maybe even more at this point, on how to port modules, but that could use a refresher, as well as more extensive porting videos like how to port tests, which is a whole separate set of changes that is on top of how to port a module. We have a tag in the backdropcms.org issue queue for videos that people would like to see, or ideas for videos as well, that you can check out in the GitHub Backdrop Ops issue queue. Let's see, tweets. If there's anything that we should tweet about, let us know. We also have an ongoing issue regarding tweets at issue 439 in that same queue. Let's see, events. The next couple of events that we're going to be at, we are going to be at, being those people that have made mention of presenting on Backdrop. Jen is going to be at DrupalCamp LA at the end of this month. There's a possibility I might be at DrupalCamp Colorado also at the end of this month. And so we might be dividing and conquering there between two different camps. And if there's anybody that is presenting on Backdrop at a camp as well, like, please let us know, and we'll also give them a shout out during these particular meetings. There's also under backdropcms.org/news/events a list of the events in which we will be giving presentations of some sort. Looks like we also have Drupal South queued up, which is all the way in December, which it's good to be planning ahead, I suppose. That's it for what we've got marked on the agenda for this week. Is there anything you guys would like to add or mention for the outreach meeting? No, Chad is fine too. Not today. Okay. All right. Well, thank you both for joining, even though it's just a brief check-in and not that uncommon from our normal outreach meetings. But yeah, we have these meetings every 2 weeks. If you guys are out there and are interested in helping Backdrop in a non-technical way, we've got lots of areas in which editorial or social media help would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, we can get a hold of the PMC or Jen and I at info@backdropcms.org. And these are the sorts of things that we could use some help with. We've got another meeting coming up in about 45 minutes to cover development tasks today. So we will see you guys then during that meeting, or on Gitter or on GitHub. So thank you all for watching, and thank you guys for joining today. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.